Good morning, people of Ghana. Good morning, Mr. President, Your Excellency, John Dramani Mahama. God bless you for the good work you are doing. Every time I get opportunity, I'll raise praises on you and I'll applaud you for all the good works you are doing. In fact, with how you started, we know that by the end of your 4 years, a lot Ghana will be landing in Ghana or America in Ghana or whatever you call it. You are doing very great. Except and your ministers, especially our capable finance minister Atuforsen, Mr. Atuforsen. God bless you so much. God bless you. But I've seen the city gone to 12, so do something about it. That's just by the way. Those insulting me, please. I'm not angry. You can bring more insult, especially the Muslim people insulting me. When I'm doing something and I'm being attacked, I get encouraged that I'm doing the right thing. So it's rather unfortunate that you are demonstrating your nature, and this is a peaceful conversation, and it's to the president, not even to you. And please, Christians who come across it, please. What is happening across the globe and what is the devil is working behind in the spiritual realm is beyond what you think. So when you go on your knees, pray for the church, because it's like there's a veil, that demonic veil that have covered the system, that our brothers in the left, whatever they do, people try to overlook it or people try to support them even though they are not doing the right thing. You understand? So we need to take that veil off so that people will begin to reason and see. Mr. President, this message is for you. I greet you. Good morning once again. You are a believer, you are a Christian, though you have Muslim background, we know that. You are an assemblies of God, and you know how the church stood beside you. I know the Islamic group also did their best, but the church stood beside you, prophet, pastors, and all that. And you started a legacy. The good name is a legacy you are leaving for yourself, that it will be archived in the history of Ghana. Now, there was a time there was a president called His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. He was the one that delivered Ghana. God used to deliver Ghana from the death pits that the predecessors were sending Ghana, where dollar was 18 and 17 CD. Are you getting it? So I'll plead with you that this issue, you handle it with extra care, so that it won't be like others that we know when they left office, their party, they collapsed it, and they wanted to collapse the country also. I don't do politics, but anything Jesus, anything God, me, I'll come in. I am pro God, I am pro Christ, unapologetically. And this is a cause of Christ. That's what I'm talking about it. Mr. President, I want you to watch this video. Watch this video. Please, just a minute. So that is Wesley girls. That is how they do their things. You go there, you sing hymns and all that. Mr. President, please, Can you believe that? Even Pentecostal church members, charismatic church members, when they go to mission schools, they are not being allowed to do their charismatics and Pentecostal stuff like singing in tongues and praying. You see that kind of charismatic and serious kind of prayer. You have to do the hymns, the Orthodox way of worshiping. So for anyone to try to let it be a religious battle is unfortunate, and it is biasness. Because the rules of Wesley Girls does not go to only Muslims. It goes to even Christians. The same people they worship with, Mr. President. The same people, you can cross-check it. The rules is not against Muslims alone. If you are a Pentecostal church a member and you go to Wesley Girls right now, you will not go and be speaking your tongues there. You can cross-check it, Mr. President. You can cross-check it. So it is not only to the Islamics. For somebody to say that they are victimizing one particular religion for it to go to court. Now, this clearly shows that one particular part or one particular group is trying to be biased and very intolerant in this issue, but trying to turn it against the other. Now, Mr. President, I would like you to watch another video. Just watch it.
Oko Tia Madrid Secondary School, ye call assembly. A Islamic prayer. And yeka.
Is an apama assembly.
Anopa ya kwa assembly in Islamic prayer. We a Christian new, we a one Islamic prayer no, and anopano, ye recite. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Man be your back out.
Okay.
And Sabran Tia Madia, woman penny for no. Hazrat one omba school no more. Ya boy no say meti won.
Christians, Muslims.
Obia nebo Friday 12 o'clock. School upon. Menim se binum wo ho start say omo SUS ni ho a omo bom pai kakra. E wo school num. E stop wo.
Okay, so this video is about someone, I think they said it's a teacher in one of the schools, and he was giving the history. So what Wesley Girls is doing now has been done and is being done in their schools. So it's not a new thing. Just that you see, Christians and the Christian body is like a man. He doesn't complain. My fellow ladies, forgive me. I'm just using it to explain something. You see, in the system today, you see that women will be like, oh, men cheat a lot, men cheat a lot. They will keep on backing like that until there's a DNA. That is where you will begin to see that the table is beginning to shift and turn. Men, Christian bodies or the Christian faith and the Christian denomination, the body of Christ, they don't complain. If they complain, there would have been a lot of things that is coming out of the student. And I pray the Supreme Court will call witnesses from previous students or old students who are Christians that went to Islamic schools. And if they will talk, You will hear about it. Are you getting it? So, Mr. President, this issue you have to tread carefully. Without any sentiments and emotions, the truth and the right thing must be done. The rules is not only to them. The rules is not only to them. And like I said in the previous video, it is a limitation. You might have right, but right has limitations. Right has limitations. I can assure you that even in charismatic and Pentecostal churches, one church member cannot move to another church member and do what they want. No. When I go to Pentecost right now, I have to sing and worship the way they worship. I will not come with assemblies of God's way of worshiping. Unfortunately, there's a slight difference from all of them. Deeper Life also have a slight difference. Apostolic has slight, and the Witness Chapel has slight difference. All of them, when you go to the church, even calling the same Christ, you have to go the same way. So it is not a particular religion that has been targeted. Rules are rules. If we cannot obey it, we are nothing more than, excuse me to say, animals. It is these rules that have governed Wesley Girls for Wesley Girls to become what it is. So much that your child and your student or your daughter has picked interest in. And like I said earlier, if they don't believe in their own schools, because why would it come to a possible? Why would it come that an Islamic student or Islamic girl will see the choices, see Islamic school, and yet choose a Christian school? That means he doesn't have much confidence in his own institution. So it's a wake-up call that you have to work on your institution and also call upon all the donors, those sponsoring terrorism and other stuff around, to come and sponsor and better the Islamic ones. And better it. I want you to watch another video, Mr. President.
Press release, the joint press release by the Christian Council of Ghana and the Ghana Catholic Bishops Conference. Because these are two very big Christian organizations. Right. And for them to have just given their endorsement meant that there's a certain solidarity of the Christian community against the Muslim community in Ghana.
And for me, we'll get that press statement to read it out.
For me, that is very dangerous. It has made nonsense of all this long period of claim that Muslims and Christians here in Ghana are tolerant of each other. I think it has been just the facade.
Do you think it's been a facade?
I think, in my view, but I have become convinced that we have not been honest with ourselves in the claim that we are really, our cooperation with the community, I'm saying from the mind.
On this occasion, I'm just hoping that, Sheikh, you are wrong on this. On this occasion, I'm just hoping, I don't want to believe that it has been a facade.
It's been a facade because, look, for the Christian community not to even show a little consideration. Even
you mean by the representations?
Even in the presentation, no reference was made to the plea of the national chief imam, who has entered into the church on 2 occasions, entered into the church to change a certain perception. You see, what I'm getting the impression is the faster we are trying to de-radicalize the Muslim youth, the greater the Christian community is becoming extremist in the way they are dealing with this matter. That's my impression. Wow. Faster as we.
Yeah. So this video, what the man is saying is totally false. The idea that Christians and Muslims coexist peacefully in Ghana is true. But for the fact that we coexist peacefully in Ghana doesn't mean you should step on my balls or you should step on my toes. You see, when one begins to infringe on somebody's right and liberty, that is where confusion comes in. And clearly, this statement, the Islamic group is trying to infringe and step on the toes of the missing Wesley girls. It is not the other way around. No, they have admitted your daughter. They have given him access, and they said, no, this access we're giving to you, it is limited. You can only do it for the reputation and the pedigree they've hold over the years. Because of few students, so they should know. Now, when we use the terms of majority carry the vote, how many students that are coming from the Islamic that are now complaining? So we should sacrifice the other students all because of the few people, few minority that are coming from Islamic background, just to jeopardize the others. And it has been the nature of the Islamic group that anytime they are doing something, they are not having their way, they begin to complain and begin to pray victim. They begin to pray victim. I've stayed in Legon for so many years. That was where my work was and everything. There was a mosque where you are going to a night market. When you are coming from Okbongru, the mosque is there. Do you know that the Muslims there have made sure there was a shortcut there? They blocked the path. Now, when they are worshiping on Friday, you cannot pass by. You cannot pass closer to their place. They will sack you. And the Christians even don't do it. Because Christians, we are peaceful. If they believe Islam is peaceful, please, this is when they have to show it. There's nothing like consideration. They have considered you enough. Now he was citing that the chief imam, which I respect so much, he has been able to lead the Islamic group in Ghana peacefully. He entered into a church. He entered for his purposes. We respect that. We honor that. We honor that. Just as Wesley Girls Administration also have welcomed the ladies and they've stayed, they are willing to stay with them. They did not stop them from coming to the school. They did not forbid them from being Muslims. They did not. You can still be. But then for academic purposes, for the reputation of our school, these are our rules and everybody is abiding by it. Is that so difficult? Is that so difficult? Mr. President, please, your legacy, your name is at stake in this matter. So the Attorney General didn't say anything wrong. The Deputy Attorney General also didn't say anything wrong. For the fact that we cannot have our way doesn't mean people are wicked. It is us that we have to see ourselves as inconsiderate. If we are considerate enough, we will see that the privilege given to us to access Wesley Girls, which we hold in high esteem, is enough. It's like inviting somebody to come and eat your food with you, and the person takes the bowl of the food, want to feed you. The person will begin feeding you, the owner of the food. This is the situation we are finding ourselves here. Now, when I made a video, a lot of people are insulting. That is not an issue. And they are all Muslims. That is their nature, so we are used to it. Please, Ghana have portrayed and showed to the world, and it is still like that. You can see a mosque here, you can see a church here. That doesn't mean the mosque or the church goes to the mosque anytime. You will hardly see a Christian in the mosque, because you will not be given that leniency when you step in the mosque once you are not coming to worship. The way they will handle you. But let it be, very soon we'll go on 31st. You will see the Muslims that will come and dance. Christians will not say anything. They will, oh, are you coming to worship? Oh, no, I just want to check something. They will allow you. You will roam out till the time you go. Nobody will say anything. So if they claim Islam is peaceful, the best peaceful step they will take is to withdraw that case from court, because they have already lost. They have already lost the case. And also, either allow their ward or their daughters or their child to abide by the rules, or take her to Islamic school. That doesn't change anything. We are still the same people. It doesn't change anything. Your child will come out of school successfully. The Christian child will also come out of school successfully. We will come and meet in an institution, a business. See, Mr. President, when you came to office, MPP people were occupying offices. Those that were not willing to work with you according to your terms, you laid them off. And we have a witness of the former Chief Justice. When you saw him that he was a threat to your administration, you lay him off. You lay him off, and that is the right thing. You brought somebody that can speak your language, that can dance your dance. Does it mean that you hate them? You don't hate them. It is just how system and administration works. Now, I want to end it this way. If the Wesley Girls Administration is being forced to accept those girls will never enjoy it. They will not do anything to them, but then they will wish they did something to them. Because in every administration, there are loopholes that the authority have. There are loopholes the authority have that they can activate. When they activate, you will be there all right, nobody will be doing you anything, but you wish you were never there. The child will not have the sound mind to study. So it shouldn't be like, I even heard that some of the Muslims, imams and teachers were saying that, why is the school having all Christians as administration? It's a mission school, Kratchett. It's a mission school. It's not Islamic, so they should bring Muslims there. See, they are on mission. If there's no any ulterior motive, if there's no any other agenda to infiltrate the Christian peace and the mission school's peace and privileges they be enjoying, this will not be. And we know the mission is that Islam is supposedly by their Quran is supposed to dominate the entire world. It is high time they have to understand that that can never happen. Not even in Ghana, it can't happen. It can. The earlier they accept that reality and that truth, the better. So that they stop diminishing. I have some good two friends. They are Muslims, and these guys are quite different. That's why I said earlier in my previous video that the Muslims and the Islamic beliefs in Ghana were quite different. They are very peaceful. They are very, very peaceful. We shouldn't spoil this. We shouldn't allow a few girls in school, educational issues. Because listen, the Christians are ready, and we are already supporting Wesley girls. And we will support them also in prayers. And it also goes to believers. Please, let us start praying. Let us start praying for the church. What is going on is not ordinary. Do you know today, as you can see on the screen, the Turkey president, now called Turkey, which was formerly a Christian majority country, has called Christianity as a threat. That is a criminal organization. It's online. That is what I pasted there. October. Nobody has talked. No Christian have talked. But assuming it is a Christian country that says Islam is there will be an issue. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Mr. President, God bless you for having time to listen to this video. We love you. We pray that by the end of your time, you will change your mind and Ghana will give you another term to continue, third term to finish. We love you. Bye-bye.